Not too long ago, AP released their fan poll for the top 5 most anticipated albums of 2024. Most of the albums are indeed highly anticipated. Green Day's Savior, the new Sum 41, but one album sticks out like a sore thumb, and that's MCR5.
Trevor, why does MCR5 stick out?
The difference is, the other 4 albums on this poll are real. They're recorded, they're being promoted, they're happening. MCR5, on the other hand...
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hello and welcome to a little rant video. If you're new here, I'm Trevor and I am eternally uncool. I make videos about music, music culture, and anything that interests me. But mostly music right now. So if that sounds like something you'd be into, then I highly recommend subscribing to the channel and watching the rest of this video. Ever since My Chemical Romance got back together in 2019 after a 6-year hiatus, fans have speculated on whether or not an album is on the way. With the release of their 2022 single, Foundations of Decay, more fuel was added to the MCR5 fire. On the band's recent massive tour, fans speculated on if Gerard's costumes meant anything, or whether or not the new merch was a hint to the album's themes, or if the band was about to hit the studio. MCR has a big fan base. The MC Army is probably the strongest army out there. Take that, America.
Or whoever has the strongest army in the world.
There's fans from as far back as the early 2000s and the 2010s, and even some post-hiatus fans. And most of the fans I've interacted with personally have been cool. But there's some of you
that need to chill.
Ever since My Chemical Romance got back together and rumors of MCR5 started floating around, there is a portion of the fan base that has gone absolutely feral. They're spreading misinformation, making shit up, bringing up MCR5 in the LS Dunes Reddit. A completely different band. These fans are obsessed with getting any information about MCR5 that they can. And look, I get it. I understand. My Chemical Romance has been my favorite band since I was 15 years old. I would love nothing more than to have a brand spanking new full-length album to listen to in this dark timeline. But here's the thing. I'm not owed an album, and neither are you. My Chemical Romance has been a band for over 20 years. They've spent a good portion of their adult lives making music for fans that they cherish. Their mission as a band was always to impact your life. They wanted to save your life. And they've done that for a lot of fans. They've released 4 classic albums, countless B-sides, and a handful of demos that gave us a look into the early years of the band. The band members have gone through so much over the course of the band's career. Alcoholism, depression, thoughts of unaliving. They were giving us a lot, is what I'm trying to say. Fans waited 6 years for a return. And when they did come back, they came back with a kick-ass new single, an incredible new tour, and performances that prove they're still as good as they were before. They did this for us. If they release an album, that's great. If they don't release an album and Foundations was just a one-off, and they continue just releasing singles, that's fine too. We are not owed anything as fans. We shouldn't expect bands that we love to just pump out new material for our entertainment like trained circus animals. Our love for them should not be transactional. You give us music, we give you love. It should be because the band or artist means something to us. And we keep supporting them even if they don't give us exactly what we want. If MCR5 happens, it happens. But don't force it into existence. Otherwise, we'll probably hate it and call it rushed. Just chill out. Please. Do you agree with what I just said? Do you think we're owed a new album? I don't normally do rants on this channel, but this has just been on my mind a lot recently. I've been seeing a lot of MCR5 talk on the Reddit, and it's just, just something I feel like I needed to get out of my system. Would you watch more rants like this? I'm open to doing more. I'm a very opinionated person, if you couldn't tell. Let me know in the comments. That's gonna do it for today's short video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, then I highly recommend hitting that like button and sharing this video with everyone you know. I'm an independent creator who pretty much does everything on his own, so every like, comment, share, any interaction with this video at all really helps me out and gets this video pushed out to more people who might be into what I'm doing. With all that being said, thank you for watching. As always, I'm Trevor. Stay uncool. And that's the end of the video. Goodbye.